Dear students, Indu Sharma presenting to you lesson BALGOBIN Bhagat chapter 11 part 2 for CBSE students class 10th. So students, I already explained you the part 1 and there are some of introduction of part 1. It is written by RAMVRIKSH Benipuri ji. RAMVRIKSH Benipuri ji, according to the writer, here a person named BALGOBIN Bhagat is depicted, along with his physical features. His dress has also been described. He cannot be called a sage by his dress and garb. He was a householder. He had a son and daughter-in-law. Despite having a family and farming, BALGOBIN Bhagat was like a sage. He considered Kabir as a sahib and literally followed the main expressions and orders that came out of his song. He was straight and honest. He didn't fight with anyone. And here the author has mentioned the nature and activities in the field in the month of Ashad. I already explained you in my part 1. After the rains in the month of Ashad, all the peoples of the village come to the field and starting planting paddy crops. After eating the morning meal, the women bring food for their families and are sitting on the field place. BALGOBIN Bhagat has also transplants paddy in his field. In the end, a song sang by BALGOBIN Bhagat in the darkest night stuns everyone. When the whole world is asleep, BALGOBIN Bhagat sings a song alerting everyone. In this song, they want to tell everyone that you all have slept comfortably without any worries. But when the thief comes and steals the bundle, then what would you do? That's why I am waking you up. Wake up in time. So now the students, we have start our the part 2 BALGOBIN Bhagat. कार्तिक आया नहीं कि BALGOBIN भगत की प्रभातियां शुरू हुई जो फागुन तक चला करती. So students, here is the writer mentioned the word is Kartik. Kartik is the month of Lord Vishnu in the 12th month of the Hindu calendar. In this month, the festivals, wealth, fame, and opulences, benefits, gives good health. And here is Prabhati also. Prabhati word that means Prabhati is mainly sung to wake up the children. In Prabhati, there is a description from sometimes before sunrise to some time after. It is sung like a song. And here is also a one word Fagun. Fagun, the month of Fagun, in the last month of the Hindu calendar. I'll explain you later after some time the Fagun month about. And now कार्तिक आया नहीं कि बाल गोविंद भगत की प्रभातियां शुरू हुई जो फागुन माह तक चला करती थी। Kartik did not come that the mornings of Bal Gobin Bhagat started, which would continue till Fagun. वह सवेरे ही उठते। In these days he gets up early in the morning. न जाने किस वक्त जग कर वह नदी स्नान को जाते, गांव से 2 मील दूर। वहां से नहा धोकर लौटते और गांव के बाहर ही पोखरे के ऊंचे भींडे पर अपनी खंजड़ी लेकर जा बैठते और अपने गाने टेरने लगते। Don't know at what time he wakes up and goes to bath in the river 2 miles away from the village. Returning from there after taking a bath and outside the village on the high place of the pond, he would sit with his khanjri, the musical instrument, and started singing his songs. मैं शुरू से ही देर तक सोने वाला हूँ, किंतु एक दिन माघ की उस दांत किटकिटाने वाली भोर में भी उनका संगीत मुझे पोखरे पर ले गया था। I am a long sleeper from the beginning, but one day, even in the tooth-crushing morning of Magh, November month, his music took me to the pool. अभी आसमान के तारों के दीपक बुझे नहीं थे। हाँ, पूरब में लोही लग गई थी जिसकी लालिमा को शुक्र तारा और बढ़ा रहा था। The lamps of the stars in the sky were not extinguished. Yes, there was iron in the east. That means the sun starts to rise up, whose redness was being increased by the star's Venice. खेत, बगीचा, घर सब पर कुहासा छा रहा था। सारा वातावरण अजीब रहस्य से आवृत मालूम पड़ता था। उस रहस्यमय वातावरण में एक कुश की चटाई पर पूरब मुंह काली कमली ओढ़े बाल गोविंद भगत अपनी खंजड़ी लिए बैठे थे। The whole atmosphere seemed to be covered with strange mystery, a fog. In that mysterious atmosphere, Bal Gobind Bhagat was sitting on a cushioned mat, face east, covered with a black blanket, with his dragger, means khanjri, the musical instrument. उनके मुंह से शब्दों का तांता लगा था। उनकी उंगलियां खंजड़ी पर लगातार चल रही थी। His mouth was full of words, means he was saying the songs continuously, his fingers running continuously on the dragger. गाते गाते इतने मस्त हो जाते, इतने सुरूर में आते, उत्तेजित हो उठते कि मालूम होता अब खड़े हो जाएंगे। While singing the song, he would have to become so happy, would come at such a beginning, would get excited that he would have known that he would stand now. कमली तो बार बार सिर से नीचे सरक जाती, and the blanket would slide down the head again and again. मैं जाड़े से कपकपा रहा था, किंतु तारे की छाँव में भी उनके मस्तक के श्रम बिंदु जब तक चमक ही पड़ते। I was shivering since winter, but even in the shadow of the star, the labor points of his head would shine every now and then. गर्मियों में उनकी संझा कितनी उमस भरी शाम को न शीतल करती। अपने घर के आंगन में आसन जमा बैठते। गांव के उनके कुछ प्रेमी भी जुट जाते। खंजड़ियों और करतालों की भरमार हो जाती। एक पद बाल गोविंद भगत कह जाते। उनकी प्रेमी मंडली उसे दोहराती तेहराती। In summers, his sanjha, that means evening time, would not cool so on such a sultry evening. Sit in a seat in the courtyard of their house. Some of his lovers from the village would also gather. There would be a lot of taunts and tricks. One verse Balgobin would have been called his beloved circle would repeat it twice and thrice time. धीरे धीरे स्वर ऊंचा होने लगता, एक निश्चित ताल, एक निश्चित गति से. With the gradually the tone starts getting louder at a certain tempo, at a certain sound. उस ताल स्वर के चढ़ाव के साथ श्रोताओं के मन भी ऊपर उठने लगते. धीरे धीरे मन तन पर हावी हो जाता. With the rise of that melody, the minds of the listeners also started rising. Gradually, the mind would dominate the body. That means everyone was busy and listening his songs very deeply. होते होते एक क्षण ऐसा आता कि बीच में खंजड़ी लिए बाल गोविंद भगत नाच रहे हैं और उनके साथ ही सबके तन और मन नृत्यशील हो उठे हैं. सारा आंगन नृत्य और संगीत से ओतप्रोत है. By a moment would come that Balgovind Bhagat is dancing with the dragger in the middle, and along with him everyone's body and mind have become dancing. The whole courtyard is filled with dance and music. बाल गोविंद भगत की संगीत साधना का चरम उत्कर्ष उस दिन देखा गया जिस दिन उनका बेटा मरा. इकलौता बेटा था वह. कुछ सुस्त और बोधा सा था, किंतु इसी कारण बाल गोविंद भगत उसे और भी मानते. The culmination of Bal Govind Bhagat's musical practice was seen on that day his son died. He was the only son. He was somewhat dull and bland. But because of this, Bal Govind Bhagat would have believed him even more. उनकी समझ में ऐसे आदमियों पर ही ज़्यादा नज़र रखनी चाहिए या प्यार करना चाहिए, क्योंकि ये निगरानी और मोहब्बत के ज़्यादा हकदार होते हैं. In their understanding, such man should be kept more watch, care or love, because they are more deserving of supervision and love. बड़ी साथ से उसकी शादी कराई थी. He got married. His son with very very carefully and by his heart. पतोहू बड़ी ही सुभग और सुशील मिली थी. His daughter-in-law, his son was married with great devotion and पतोहू बड़ी ही सुभग और सुशील मिली थी. His daughter-in-law was found very pleasant and polite. घर की पूरी प्रबंधिका बनकर भगत को बहुत कुछ दुनियादारी से निवृत्त कर दिया था उसने. And by becoming the complete manager of the house, she had retired Bhagat from a lot of worldliness. उनका बेटा बीमार है, इसकी खबर रखने की लोगों को कहाँ फुर्सत, किंतु मौत तो अपनी ओर सबका ध्यान खींचकर ही रहती है. Where do people have time to keep the news of their son's sake, but death lives only by attracting attention of itself and everyone. हमने सुना बाल गोविंद भगत का बेटा मर गया, कौतूहलवश उनके घर गया. We heard that Bal Govind Bhagat's son died. Out of curiosity, I went to his house. देखकर दंग रह गया. Shocked to see, बेटे को आंगन में एक चटाई पर लिटाकर एक सफेद कपड़े से ढांक रखा है. The son was lying on a mat in the courtyard and covered with a white cloth. वह कुछ फूल तो हमेशा ही रोपते रहते, उन फूलों में से कुछ तोड़कर उस पर बिखरा दिए हैं. He used to plant some flowers all the time, plucking some from those flowers and scattered them on it. फूल और तुलसी दल भी. Flowers and basils too. सिरहाने पर एक चिराग जला रखा है. And a lamp is lit by the head. See, look here, students, I want to explain you the Fagun month, that the month of Fagun is the last month of Hindu calendar. The name of this month is Fagun because of the full moon of this being Falguni Nakshatra. This month is called the month of joy and gaiety. See, look here, the flowers and the holy festival also come in the Fagun month. We celebrate, and here the crops are ripe also in the Fagun Mass. So continue with the paragraph. Bal Govind Bhagat's son was died, and he was lying, his dead body was lying on the in the courtyard. A lamp is lit by the head, और उसके सामने जमीन पर ही आसन जमाए गीत गाए चले जा रहे हैं. And sitting on the ground in front of him, songs are being sung by Bal Govind Bhagat. वही पुराना स्वर, वही पुरानी तल्लीनता, same lyrics and same old passion. घर में पतोहू रो रही है. The daughter-in-law is crying in the house, जिसे गांव की स्त्रियां चुप कराने की कोशिश कर रही हैं, which the women of the village are trying to silence. किंतु बाल गोविंद भगत गाए जा रहे हैं, but बाल गोविंद भगत is being sung. हाँ, गाते गाते कभी कभी पतोहू के नजदीक भी जाते और उसे रोने के बदले उत्सव मनाने को कहते. And yes, He would sometimes to go near the daughter-in-law while singing and ask her to celebrate instead of crying. आत्मा परमात्मा के पास चली गई है. The soul went to the divine. विरहनी अपने प्रेमी से जा मिली है. Virani means the soul has reunited with her lover, that means God. भला इससे बढ़कर आनंद की कौन बात. So what is more joy than this? मैं कभी कभी सोचता यह पागल तो नहीं हो गए. Sometimes I think he is not crazy. किंतु नहीं, वह जो कुछ कह रहे थे उसमें उनका विश्वास बोल रहा था. वह चरम विश्वास जो हमेशा ही मृत्यु पर विजयी होता आया है. But no, he was speaking his faith in what he was saying, the ultimate belief that has always been victorious over death. बेटे के क्रियाकर्म में तूल नहीं किया, पतोहू से आग दिलाई उसकी, किंतु ज्यों ही श्राद्ध की अवधि पूरी हो गई, पतोहू के भाई को बुलाकर उसके साथ कर दिया, यह आदेश देते हुए कि इसकी दूसरी शादी कर देना. Didn't bother with the son's few. See, look here. Funeral, he got the fire from his daughter-in-law, but as soon as the period of Shraddh, according to the Hinduism, was over, after the death of 13 days, the daughter-in-law's brother was called and accompanied by him. And BALGOBIN Bhagat also said that by him ordering her to marry again. Here the daughter-in-law would crying. See, look here. The daughter-in-law was crying again and again, and she said, इधर पतोहू रो रो कर कहती, मैं चली जाऊंगी तो बुढ़ापे में कौन आपके लिए भोजन बनाएगा, बीमार पड़े तो कौन एक चुल्लू पानी भी देगा. मैं पैर पड़ती हूँ, मुझे अपने चरणों से अलग मत कीजिए. So look here, students, she was crying that time and crying, if I go away, she said, if I go away, who will look food for you in old age? If you fall ill, who will give you even a drop of water? If it fall, don't separate me from your feet. But लेकिन बाल गोविंद भगत का निर्णय अटल था. But Bhagat's decision was irrevocable. तू जा, नहीं तो मैं ही इस घर को छोड़कर चल दूंगा. यह थी उनकी आखिरी दलील, और इस दलील के आगे बेचारी की क्या चलती. You go, otherwise I will leave this house. This was his last argument, and what will happen? यह थी उनकी आखिरी दलील, और इस दलील के आगे बेचारी की क्या चलती. What will happen to the helpless girl in front of his argument? बाल गोविंद भगत की मौत उन्हीं के अनुरूप हुई। वह हर वर्ष गंगा स्नान करने जाते। स्नान पर उनकी उतनी आस्था नहीं रखते जितना संत समागम और लोक दर्शन पर। Bal Govind Bhagat died accordingly. He used to go to bath in the Ganges every year. They don't have as much faith in bathing as much as saints to go on foot on foot to the congregation and public darshan. पैदल ही जाते, he walks by foot. करीब 30 कोस पर गंगा थी। साधु को कम संबल लेने का क्या हक? The Ganges were there about 330 कोस. What is the right to take support of a monk? और गृहस्थ किसी से भिक्षा क्यों मांगे? And why should be householder ask for alms from anyone? अतः घर से खाकर चलते और फिर घर पर ही लौटकर खाते। Therefore, after eating and walking from home, then returning home eating. रास्ते भर खंजड़ी बजाते, गाते, जहाँ प्यास लगती पानी पी लेते। Playing खंजड़ी, the musical instrument, throughout the way, singing wherever he felt thirsty, would drink water. 4-5 दिन आने जाने में लगते, किंतु अब लंबे उपवास में भी वही मस्ती। 4-5 days to travel, but in this love of fasting also the same fun. अब बुढ़ापा आ गया था, and now the old age had come. किंतु टेक वही जवानी वाली। But when the young he was worked like a young man. Return this time. इस बार लौटे तब तो तबीयत कुछ सुस्त थी। When he returned this time, his health was bit lethargic. खाने पीने के बाद भी तबीयत नहीं सुधरी, थोड़ा बुखार आने लगा। Even after eating and drinking, the health did not improve. A little fever started coming. किंतु नेम व्रत को छोड़ने वाले नहीं थे। वही दोनों जून, गीत, स्नान, ध्यान, खेती-बाड़ी देखना। But they were not about to leave the fast of name like his routine work. There, the song, both times, bath, meditation, farming, watching. दिन खिंचने लगे थे। Day by day, it began to start. Day by day, it began to, the weakness has start. लोगों ने नहाने धोने से मना किया, आराम करने को कहा। The peoples forbade bathing and washing clothes, asked to rest. किंतु हंसकर टाल देते रहे। But he kept on laughing and refused all's voice. उस दिन भी संध्या में गीत गाए, किंतु मालूम होता जैसे तागा टूट गया हो। On that day also he sang the song in the evening, but it seemed that as if the thread had been broken. That means voice get like very low. माला का एक एक दाना बिखरा हुआ. Every grains of the garland was scattered in the wave. भोर में लोगों ने गीत नहीं सुना. जाकर देखा तो बाल गोविंद भगत नहीं रहे, सिर्फ उनका पंजर पड़ा है. When the peoples went and saw Bal Govind Bhagat is no more. When people saw early in the morning and they did not hear the song, then they went and saw Bal Govind Bhagat is no more. Only his dead body is lying. So student, this is the part of second lesson Bal Govind Bhagat. I hope you understand this explanation and it makes the easier to your study. If you like my videos and my explanation, please click on like and subscribe, share to your friends. Thank you.